Did there come a time, sir, that you went to the El Caribe and overheard nor observed a conversation between Otto Heidel and another person named Tommy Karate? Yes. Tommy is a made member of the Bonanno crime family. What was the sum and substance of the conversation between Otto Heidel and Tommy Karate? I had went to the El Caribe that day to the beach club to see my tenants who had the luncheon concession there. And we were talking, and Tommy Karate was standing with us. Otto Heidel walked over, and he was playing racquetball in the facilities. Tommy Karate said to him, "You know something, Otto? I think you're a stool pigeon." Otto Heidel was very affronted by it. He said, "Why are you talking to me like that, Tommy?" And Tommy says, "It just seems that every time we do something when you're involved, somebody gets pinched, or they know we're coming in before we get there, and nothing ever goes right. I personally think you're a stool pigeon." What else was Otto's reaction besides denying it? To me, he looked like he was a little afraid. Tommy Karate was the type of guy that was very, very capable. Had you been involved in a watch deal, or Bulliver watch deal? Yes. Can you tell the jury? Was that related somehow to Otto Heidel? What had happened just before that? Castle told me that this gang had broken into Bulliver's warehouse in Queens, and that if I wanted, he can get me some of the watches to fence. It was a fairly reasonable price, so I said okay, I would do it. And he said, "Don't worry about the money, I'll vouch for the money." And we were delivered a truckload of Bulliver watches, and Otto Heidel was one of the people who delivered it to Tommy in Staten Island. We had a house we used to drop there, and Tommy said that there was 3 or 4 guys on the truck. And when Tommy came back and told me that, I said to Tommy, "Let's do ourselves a favor and load that stuff up and take it to a different spot." The next day, law enforcement went to that first spot and were looking for the Bulliver watches, but they weren't there. People that were involved in the Bulliver watches were arrested. After hearing that conversation between Mr. Karate and Mr. Heidel, did you inform Casso about it? I told him exactly what happened, the exchanges between the two of them, and I said, I know you're close to this Otto Heidel." And he says, "Yeah, we've been friends and doing things for years. We never had a problem with him." I said, "To me, it didn't look right, this whole conversation." He said, "Well, why don't we ask our friends to find out what they could do about Otto?" They came back, and Louis told me that Otto Heidel was hot. That means he was cooperating. "What did Casso say to you?" "What he normally says." "Are you sure?" "I know this guy a long time. Do you think these guys are accurate?" "I don't know," I said. "They haven't told us